Hey, what's up, guys? Today we are going to discuss about switch expressions in Java. So let's get started. In Java, we have switch expressions, and you need to keep in mind these 4 points. Switch expression is evaluated once. The value of the expression is compared with the value of each case. So we have certain cases in switch. If there is a match, the associated block of code is executed, and that block is under each case. Then we have certain keywords like break and default keywords are optional, but they are important, and we'll see how do we use these keywords, break and default. So let's get started. Java project here. Let's call it switch proj and class switch demo public static void main. Okay, we are all set. So let's see integer a is equal to 1. Now you remember if we have if block, right, then we check the condition here and we go and run something whichever is in the if block. So kind of similar, but not exactly like same. So switch, instead of if, we put keyword switch and we pass value. So in this case, we're passing a here. Now the next thing is case one is like system. I want to print this statement. Okay, I say this is one and break keyword. Let's beautify a little. All right, save it. Now what's happening? One is assigned to A and A is being passed here, evaluated. It's like one is being passed here. So one is matching with case one. Yes, true. Then execute case one block. And this is the block of case one. All right. If I copy this and make another case, so you should not have duplicate cases. So case two. Now what is A? A is one and I'm passing A here. A is what? One. One is matching with this one. So this block will be executed, not this one. Let me change this one to 2 to differentiate that one, right? Now, if I make it 2, now A is 2. So it's like 2 here. 2 is matching with case 1. Now, 2 is matching with this case, right? So it will execute this block of code. So let me put it back and let's run. I have, I have not used the other keyword default. So let's see. This is true, okay? Because case 2 is matching with this value. So 2, just like this, 2 and 2, and it's there. In one more thing is called default. So in case that this A is neither 1 nor 2, then what to do? It's like else. If we have, else if, and then we have final else. This is like that default case. So in this case, we don't need to put case again. I'm going to copy this. What do I want to do? And I can say this is default case. Okay. Now let's try to execute this one. So number 3, for example. Okay. So 3 is like 1 now, is not like 2, and we don't have 3. So default should be executed. This is default case. Okay. Now I'm going to go to this one, number one again. So it means case one should be executed, right? So let's do it. Case one. Now here we have something that is called this break. Notice, if I remove this break, then what happens? Two cases are executed. So break, although we don't see any error here, right? No syntax error, but it's a logical error that why it's executing the second case, whereas only case one is true in this case. So it's one. One should be executed. So better be careful always uh, to have break. All right. Uh, can we put more than one values or one statements in here in one case? Sure. Let's copy this one. If case one is true, so run all its block. Okay. So this is another one. Okay. We can do the same thing with other cases as well. Okay. This is one. This is another one. So these two are being executed. So same thing. If I comment this break or even remove it, so what's happening? I am seeing three, which is like this one is also being printed. Okay. So let's see here. If we remove this one, then what happens? So all cases are being executed because the program is going through all these cases until here. So now here we put break or not. Let's see. So that doesn't matter. Okay. So be careful that if you want only few statements to be executed and then break, so put it break. This is usually common sense that we have to, if I'm matching with this one, I must stop it. So once we stop, it goes out of the code and it's executed once. Okay. Can we have variables inside here? Yeah, sure. Int, let's say x is 10. Okay. And I just copy this and I paste it here. So this is a block of case one. See 10, so 10 is being printed, and then this is another one. So this is being printed, right? Same thing. There is no limit what you want to do in one certain block. Same thing you can do with case two and so on, right? I hope you got this idea. You can go with char. Let's say A is A. Now this A is being passed here, okay, but it does not match with case one because we are checking with A value because case is with the value. So let's see A and B. If this A which is coming from here, is it A with its value? Yes, then execute this one. Okay, let's see. Same thing is happening, same thing. If I make it B, now this case should be executed, right? Okay, this is true. If it is C, default case is executed. How about capital A? This is default case because we don't have capital A. If you want to have capital A, so you have to create another case. Maybe here. All right, so we can put it here. This is caps A and break it. Otherwise, it will go through the next case. Okay, this is caps A. So we are executing this one. And one small thing, it doesn't matter, the order doesn't matter. For example, if I cut this thing and I put it there, okay, this is B on top. and I am checking A. This is caps A. If I check B, so this is 2, which is this one, right? So order doesn't matter. And what if we don't have default? No problem. The only thing is we should have default if all the cases are false, like an if condition, if everything is false, then we have something to show to our user. All right, that's all for the cases. And by the way, last thing, you cannot use double because double is not allowed in Java here. For example, this is the last thing, double A, and I say 15.50, and I pass A, it says error, cannot switch on a value of type double. Only convertible values, strings or enum variables are permitted. Okay, so it's not allowed. So other variables are, as you have seen, they're allowed. All right, thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.